Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden within corporate filings. Today, we're diving into a report that is less about growth and more about, well, a significant shift. This is a pretty serious report, a Form 8K, which basically means something big and unexpected has happened that the company needs to tell everyone about immediately. Think of it like a company sending out an emergency broadcast. So on the 17th of December 2025, Luminar Technologies Incorporated was hit with some news from the Nasdaq stock market itself. And it is not good news. Nasdaq, the big stock exchange where Luminar's stock trades, has decided to delist their common stock. That means their stock will no longer be traded on the Nasdaq. Why did this happen, you ask? The report is very clear. It's because Luminar Technologies Incorporated started what's called voluntary Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings. So Luminar has filed for bankruptcy protection. This is a pretty big deal for any company. And to make things even more stark, Nasdaq said that trading for Luminar's common stock will be stopped on the 24th of December 2025. That is Christmas Eve. So if you owned Luminar stock, this is effectively saying that by the end of the year, your stock will no longer be traded on the main stage of Nasdaq. What happens next? Well, after being kicked off Nasdaq, the company expects its stock to start trading on something called the Pink Limited Market. This is run by the OTC Markets Group. Now, this is important to understand. The Pink Limited Market, or as some people call it, the Pink Sheets, is a much smaller and less regulated market than Nasdaq. Think of Nasdaq as a major league stadium and the Pink Limited Market as a small local park. Trading there is way less active. This usually means it's harder to buy or sell your shares, and frankly, it can further push down the price of the stock. The company itself admits they can't guarantee that the stock will even keep trading there, or if brokers will even offer prices for it. This is a really uncertain situation for any investors. Now, the report does include a section on what they call forward-looking statements. This is standard language in these filings. It is essentially a disclaimer. They're saying that while they're talking about potential future events or outcomes, things could turn out very differently. And reading between the lines, given the bankruptcy filing, the uncertainties they list here are pretty significant. They are worried about all the risks that come with bankruptcy. This includes getting approval from the bankruptcy court for their plans, figuring out how to sell off parts of their business, like their LiDAR business, which is a key part of what they do, and how much all of this legal and professional help will cost. A major concern is their liquidity, which means how much cash they have on hand, and if they'll even have enough money to keep operating while they're in bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is expensive, and it can drain a company's cash very quickly. They're also worried about employees leaving. When a company is in bankruptcy, it creates a lot of uncertainty, and key people might decide to look for more stable opportunities elsewhere. Losing good people, especially leadership, can be devastating. And of course, there is the risk of lawsuits and ongoing regulatory issues. Bankruptcy often opens the door to more legal challenges. So, what does all this mean for Luminar Technologies Incorporated? For me, this report is a stark signal of deep trouble. Filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy is essentially a company admitting it can't pay its debts and needs to restructure. The delisting from Nasdaq is a direct consequence of this, and moving to the Pink Sheets means the company is losing its status as a publicly traded company that most people recognize or trust. The biggest risk here is survival. Can Luminar navigate the bankruptcy process successfully, either by restructuring its debt, selling off assets in a way that benefits creditors, or finding some new form of financing? It's a really tough road. The mention of potentially selling off their LiDAR business is particularly telling, as that has been their core focus. Opportunities are extremely limited at this stage. The only real hope would be a dramatic turnaround, a successful sale of assets that generate significant value for stakeholders, or perhaps a new investor stepping in with a very bold plan. But right now, the signs point towards a very difficult period ahead, with a high chance of significant value destruction for shareholders. In conclusion, Luminar Technologies Incorporated is in a critical situation. The delisting and bankruptcy filing are serious red flags. For investors, this is a scenario where the risk of losing your entire investment is very high. It's a stark reminder that even innovative companies can face severe financial headwinds. Alright? That is our breakdown of Luminar Technologies Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.